Hi, Christy here. Today I want to talk a little bit about money and connection. I gave a reading to someone today and there was a lot of stuff that came up in the records related to money being about connection. Now we know that the people that are extraordinarily rich can feel like they are better than the rest of us, or people that are extraordinarily poor can feel like they're less than. There's this whole idea that where you are in the hierarchy of life depends on how much money you have. And then there are certainly those of us who've had lifetimes with poverty vows or other ways of being with money that have led us to feeling disconnected from our connection to money and therefore having difficulty receiving. So much about money is giving and receiving. And when you think about it as a currency, like a current that runs between each of us, all of us, it can be very helpful to think about us being part of this stream of life and receiving in a gracious way and an open-hearted way, and also giving in the same sort of vein, so that we're in the flow of life. We're connected to money, we're connected to ourselves, we're connected to others. I mean, that's the other thing about money. We can really use it as a weapon against ourselves. And I can give a perfect example from my own life recently. I have osteoporosis. I bought a very expensive vibration machine a few years ago. It's supposed to be one of the things that helps with vibration. And I used the best data available at the time, and I couldn't source the one I wanted because the salesperson didn't get back to me, blah, 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 blah. Long story short, come to find out my machine that I purchased is not the best machine. There's a better one. And we decided to go ahead and invest in that. And I was being really hard on myself about my poor purchase, my impatience, whatever. Like there's a whole bunch of ways where I wasted money. Like, okay, but I can afford to buy a new one. And I can afford to let go of all the negative connotations around that purchase. Because again, we're always doing our best. Even when our best turns out to be not the optimal. So the more we can be kind to ourselves around our choices, the more that we can be open to receive, the more we can be open to give, just brings us into the flow of life. So I'd love to hear in the comments below how you open yourself up to receiving, and for that matter, open yourself up to giving. I'd love to hear that in the comments below. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. And in the meantime, please go be brilliant.